Welcome back to the channel. Let's get right into it. We need to get these PR stunts done as quickly as possible. But the small caveat is I like to, at least for the past couple weeks, use the cars that are pictured for an extra little wrinkle. Let's go with the Lincoln Co. whatever this one is. The race car A800. Okay, and we need to be at this switchbacks speed zone. That's crazy. Okay, whatever. It's fine. The cars we go. And Lincoln Co. is where we're going to be living for a short time. Okay, so we have a number 100 Cyan Racing 03 that is S2 920. Wow. And then here's the original front wheel drive A800, brand new. I'm going to use that one. Now you could actually probably tune it a little bit and maybe make it somewhat better, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to go straight into it. I'm thinking if I'm really going for 90 miles per hour and I want it to be the best it can be, I need to be above it. We need to use gravity as well. Gravity is a mod. Alright, so get it up to speed. Down around this turn is where it's going to start. Don't hit the danger sign. I know it's tempting. Sounds good, but it is an all-out race car. Remember, front wheel drive, so don't push it too much. Just try to keep it sticking to the road. Watch the racing line. Big turn here. Sometimes these more purpose-built, especially these all-out race cars, you can ask a little bit more of them than, say, some car that you brought off the street, because I know a lot of times I'm not putting the good brakes on because I can't afford it in the performance index. You know what I mean? Oh, there's an easy one. Completely easy. I'd love to be able to use this some more, but we've got some other cars to enjoy. And, oh, we got the series car. That's right, I forgot. The Ioniq 6 from 2022. I believe that's a Hyundai. Yes, we're going to collect that. We'll review that at the end of the video, but I am going to change my badge that I've had for a hot minute to the new one. There we go. Be ripping that new one. And next, let's go left to right, which is always fun. We have the new hatchback. Now, some of you guys may not have earned it yet, but it is featured in this week's reward car number 1 spot. So I'm going to use it 800. What level is it? I think it's B, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, we're going to mark this one. This one's near the the little turkey leg track by the Horizon Festival site up here for Rush. Switching. Now, if we're here and we're already on the car we want to use, all you have to do is hit X and then A real fast to go to the rest of them. And there's the hatchback B637. So we have a lot to do to fix this one up to A800 level. You know what? Let me just see what we're working with here. I know we're trying to do this as fast as possible, but what is it? It is 110. Okay, no wonder. We're going to need to work on it a little bit. I don't think we can hold 110 through there at this current level. So this one comes with a 251 horsepower, 258 foot-pound of torque, 2-liter, and it is front-wheel drive. So I don't want to give it too much power. So there we can hit it with a turbo rally or somehow a 7.2 V8. I think I'm actually going to keep the stock engine and I'm going to keep it front wheel drive, but I'm going to try to just bump it up a little bit here. All right, I actually think we're great here. A799. Pretty much everything you can do, full bolt-ons. We haven't really cracked the engine any. 7 speeds. We're going to be going 170. We don't need that. We don't need that top speed right now. Let's move it up here to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe like a 160. We'll stop. There we go. Perfect. 440 final drive. Race diff, race suspension, race tires. We are ready. It's got me pointed in the opposite direction that I was. All right, I'm going to hop over to the wheel. Try this thing out. So she spins, okay. Somebody's using the Lincoln Co. as well. They probably just tried this one. Alright, here we go. We just about hit that car. And here is the entrance to it. I really don't like going this direction because we usually race here and we race in the opposite direction. So we'll try it this way. What do we need? 110? Oh, we got it. First try. This thing is awesome. We've upgraded it to A800 and no all-wheel drive this time. I know, right? Wow. No all-wheel drive. No rally tires for me. See if we can get through this drift zone with no points. I hear a little tire squealing, but we're not out of shape. That's how you know it's a perfectly handling vehicle. Ah, we failed. We got some points and we hit a tree. Okay. So not perfect on the handling. Got it. All right, now we're going to move to our final of 3 speed zones with the, I guess, the SUV. This is a tough one here. We're going to have to switch to it. It is A800 as well. We're winning super wheel spins for all this work that we have. All right, so I don't know what's different about this one from the jump. It pretty much has the same size engine and similar power, but it's just a little bit more horsepower to start with. So it's probably the same car, just in a different form factor. You know, not a hatchback. Weighs a little bit more. But I'm going to do the same thing as far as build. Not cracking the engine, bigger turbo, super lightweight, suspension, tires, all that jazz. Now we need to go do the tires. I haven't done any of it. Also, this thing starts out with worse tires. Isn't that weird? Huh. Because, like, here's where I was with the other car. And this says I'm 810. And I don't know why. And that's even with the wing. And that's not either. I think we're going to have to bump it back. Wow. To the Sport Turbo. Isn't that funny? Another Lincoln Co. Alright, here we go. What is the number? 87. Remember, take as much speed as you can into it. And then up here, now we brake. Don't want to be overzealous around the corner. That's pretty much a make it or break it corner right there. I'm also going in the direction that I usually race, so this is familiar to me. And we blew it out of the water. All easy PRs in Mexico this week. There it is. So we've conquered those. That was fun. We got to use all the different vehicles that we have in the Lincoln Co. brand. So now we need to go to the expansions, and we're going to be racing TVRs. So we have a speed trap in the sand, 115, and an S1 TVR. This is crazy. All right, so I'm going to use the Cigaris here. It's brand new. We might as well do a sort of a rally build on it. If you don't know these TVRs, I believe they're out of England, and they have very interesting paint jobs. That's what I that's what I remember from them from Top Gear, and also they were just in Gran Turismo for some reason. All right, so we have a 4-liter V8. I'm guessing 425 horsepower, and a very light vehicle, almost as light as my Civic. So we've done intake, exhaust. We can do intake manifold, and throttle body, fuel system. There we go. Good enough. All right, so I embraced a little bit of the off-road flair. We now have a pretty stout off-road tire, all-wheel drive TVR. Can't say I've ever had that before. Definitely not in the real world, but even digitally. Man, it sounds so good. It handles pretty good too. Not terrible. The quirkiest thing about this, and that's hard to do to be the quirkiest, but I gotta say it's the exhaust. Coming out the back, but straight to the sides. I mean, that was like, we need something unique, guys. What's something nobody's ever done with their exhaust? Ooh, a little bit too much there for the tire compound, but it's okay. Now, when I saw this, I saw that it was in some sand, so I opted for the off-road tire over the rally tire. I feel like they get lost a little bit in the sand. They're great for an all-around tire because you can pretty much take them anywhere. And, you know, these off-roads, they're actually holding the asphalt pretty good. You know, I'm not pushing it, but just out driving in the Rally Adventure expansion, which I don't do very often. Just enjoying my purchases, you know what I mean. Got the Civic out and actually started it. Got it running. Opened Honda. Reset my TPS on there. And it seemed to solve some problems I've been having. Like, I don't know if I just didn't do it right last time or it's changed. So it's a lot better. It doesn't buck around The shifter is absolutely sturdy as can be, because when you just swap in the cables, none of the other supporting mods and parts and whatever that comes with it, it feels like you just have, you know, a stick and an empty barrel. But now we get the heavy duty detent springs. We've got the beefier shift select springs, and it's pretty cool. It's definitely geared way too low because my tires are a little small. I need to bump up tire size just to the next one and see how that does. But yeah, first gear is like you don't even really need to use it on the street. What are we gonna do here? What's the number? My personal best. Oh, an interesting one here. Personal best 114.1, and the challenge is 115. All right, here we go. We're entering the sand. Oh, you see that little puff of sand pop up? Yeah. Oh, we're eating sand in that front bumper. And I got the rally suspension, but it's not very high. I don't want to change car. What am I doing? Where is springs? Yeah, we're all the way up. We're still at a 5-inch ride height. That sucks. I wish games like this would let you do stuff like you could cut your bumper, you could take your front bumper off. Maybe there was like a generic Forza off-road bumper that you could put on for every car. Especially when you have a rally expansion. Let's expand these cars. Let's make them rally. They have everything in the game to make pretty much every car a drift car, so it's like it's interesting. We're not gonna get it here. So, yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Let me get off of the grandpa mode there on the wheel. Just taking it easy. Sunday driver. Okay, tune car gearing. We're gonna gear this thing all the way for acceleration. Our top speed is gonna be what we need for the speed trap. If I have to, I'm gonna go all the way. Looks like I need to. Let's just take it to 610. We still have enough. Awesome. The reason I'm doing that, it's like when you ride a bike. You know, when you were a kid, you had that 10 speed. You need to get the optimal gear ratio for whatever you're gonna attempt. Wow. You hear that just clicking through the gears. I don't know if this build's gonna do it. This is an interesting scenario. Yeah, we don't have it. I'm just following the Raptors. This is not good. I'm getting sidetracked. But I'm having fun out here. This engine sounds amazing. It kind of sounds like a Supra. Are you guys getting that vibe? Imagine if they took the inline, I don't know, maybe they did, but if they took the inline 3-liter 2J and made it, say, there we go, we're getting close, okay, and made it into a V8. I wonder what that would be. I'd have to do the math on that, but that would be actually pretty cool. I wonder if Toyota ever did that. There we go. Just come at it from the side. Guns blazing. That wasn't too bad. Thought I was going to have to rethink my whole build. So, Duna Escarpada. Speed trap complete. The final one here. Another speed trap, but this one is in Hot Wheels. This might be a stout number, so I doubt we're going to be able to use that off-road build. We might have to build that Cerbera? I don't know. Alright, here it is. Speed trap. 210. Yeah, we don't have that. So let's go build one. This is what I was talking about. Cerbera. Got some weird names, man. Well, except for Griffith. I can do that one. Okay, we need S1 and we need speed here. I'm not going to worry about suspension. I'm just going to worry about engine, I guess. Does this thing have a V12? Speed 12. Yeah, 7.7 liter. That might be where they get their V12 in this game. The racing V12 has less horsepower. Let's just build the V12 that's in it. We'll go ahead and twin turbo it. We're getting to the tops of S1 there. We actually gain performance by putting the wing on. We'll get an 8 speed. We'll get a race diff. We'll go ahead and get this stuff. Yeah, I'm not trying to do any tires or suspension or anything. So we already have the race twin turbo installed. Cams are going to go to S2. No! Cams take us up 1. Oh, we've hit the limit of our combo here. So now we can pretty much do anything we want and our number will not change. Maybe this will take it way higher. 68 to 79. I think we need the downforce. We'll see. Maybe the front downforce as well. Okay. We'll see if we can make it lighter. There we go. All right. Now I'm leaving it high. I'm not doing the suspension because it's Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels, because of the tracks, the loops, the whatever. It's weird. So where is it? This way. Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, this thing wants to spin already. All right, come on. Go through the gears. There we go. Nope, can't drive it yet. Barely into the throttle. I'm halfway. 6, 7. Now, full throttle. See if we can hang on. I love that it was 301, but I love that 3.0 final drive because I can just stomp on it once we get to our gear that we want to be in. I don't have to worry about it coming around. Here it is. That's it. Airborne. 239. We got it. Amazing. First try. And I'm kind of sad about it. Even though I had fun, this week was pretty easy. This is the hardest one that I found. Maybe it was the car I chose or whatever. But yeah, pretty easy. Kind of crazy. But I did have fun. And what I did like to see is the different brands being used. Of course, we're in the Chinese Lunar New Year series, so we're going to be using some Chinese cars. The TVRs was an interesting one. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, these are UK. So I don't know why they picked those. All right, one last thing. I forgot to get in and check out the Ioniq 6 from 2022 from Hyundai. Part of this Lunar New Year's series rewards, the first one. They've been putting the newer cars in the front, which is weird, but I guess it's better because then you're not kind of, gatekeeping them. But the ones for, 160 or 40, they're not that great. It's just kind of weird for me. But anyway, we got this new car. We got to check it out. It looks like it's an EV. Let me check it out here. Yeah, the revs go to 15, so I'm sure it's an EV. We hear that whine, of course. Wow. Other than its unique look, I really don't understand the purpose of this car. Because when I play Forza Horizon 5, I want to play cars that I have had, cars that I want to have, cars that I see driving around. I want to get in them, I want to race them, I want to modify them, I want to make them better, I want to make them look cool, okay? Or, I want to try those cars that I'll never get to attain ownership of in my life, okay? The Bugattis, the top-of-the-line Ferraris, Lamborghinis, the crazy stuff. Maybe even the one-of-one, all those drift cars. The fantasy cars even, like some of the Hot Wheels. But I don't understand this. This, I swear to you, I am on a wheel. I am in a seat. Best possible scenario here for me to like this thing, and I just don't get it. Maybe I'm wrong, but all these electrics feel the same. That's kind of scary, guys. There's no sound. They try to give them a little whining sound in the game. Let's pull up here to one of these road lights. See if we can take a look at it. That just looks so generic, man. I don't know. Maybe it'll be cool if we can get it in Forza Horizon 5 in the the customizer, and we can lower it, make it more aggressive, and play around with it. But that's my take. It may not be popular, but also ask yourself this. I mean, maybe it's just a Tesla thing, but why are there no Teslas in these games? Like, why can't we get a Tesla? Here's the other thing. As an avid Hot Wheel collector, and I look through them time to time in the store, they pretty much have every Tesla ever made as a Hot Wheel. I'm pretty sure they have every one. I know there's a Cybertruck. I know there's the first one that they made, the little sports car version, the Roadster. Maybe not the brand new one that hasn't come out yet that they have like a prototype of, but I know, and maybe not the 3, but I have seen, pretty sure they have a Model S. I have a Model X. I'm pretty sure they have Model Ys. I don't know. How can they be in, licensed? They are licensing them. That's my point. Okay, that's kind of cool. We're doing like all-wheel drive Bernies here. There we go. I found something cool. We can do a burnout. Awesome. But anyway, I don't know. I wanted to jump back in and show you guys this car. And, this is your reward card. This is what you're playing the game for, the Ioniq 6. Maybe it'd be something here. We have the EP9 from Neo. We got the Lincoln Co. We got the Wuling Sunshine and the Wuling mini EV car and the Xpeng. So those are the only Chinese cars in the game. Today's daily challenge that opened up today is win a road race in any Chinese car. That's what I was thinking about. I thought maybe somebody bought TVR. I wasn't aware. But yeah, we'll do that on Monday with the other ones that open up, the other 3 for a total of 4. Make sure you come back tomorrow for the Event Lab Showdown, where we're going to be pitting Don Juan Song, Joel Hiaz, and Josie against each other and see which one is the best, see which one is the most fun. And I'll see you guys there in the next one. Later.